Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion, is moving into the highly intelligent, highly adaptable sign of Gemini, bringing you blessings and abundance wherever you have Gemini in your chart. Hi, my name is Bella, and I use tropical Western astrology and the whole sign house system to interpret the stars and the planetary movements to help you on your spiritual journey. And if you like this video, make sure to give me a like, subscribe to my page, and hit that bell notification so you can stay notified every time I post. And if you love astrology, I also have an astrology app called Astro Bella that's available in the App Store and on Google Play, where you can get your birth chart, all of your planetary position descriptions, your yearly horoscope, your daily horoscope, and so many more astrological goodies. All right, let's dive right in because this is a huge energy shift. Jupiter stays in each sign for 1 year, and it hasn't been in Gemini since 2012. So you can think back to the time of your life in 2012. Think about what was going on during that time because you could re-experience some of the themes in your life. Jupiter was in Taurus since 2023 and is moving into Gemini for the first time. So Gemini is a mutable air sign ruled by the planet Mercury. Now, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is the opposite sign of Gemini. So Jupiter is in its detriment in Gemini, which means this is a little bit of uncomfortable territory for Jupiter. This is not a bad thing, but there is a little bit of an adjustment because what does Jupiter represent? Jupiter represents ultimate faith, healing, trusting, aligning with a higher power, and expansion, abundance, optimism, all the good stuff. Jupiter is the great benefic. So Jupiter wants to trust. Jupiter doesn't always need an explanation for things, but Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is the mind, Mercury is the intellect, Mercury is communicating, learning, teaching. Mercury is the messenger planet, the fastest moving planet. It's also the smallest planet, Jupiter being the largest planet. So Jupiter is in Mercury's territory, and Jupiter and Mercury operate very differently. So Jupiter being in this territory, it's a little uncomfortable because you may feel inclined to find an explanation for absolutely everything. This is going to be a period of information overload, as if we don't have enough of that already. We have so much information available to us, more than it's been ever throughout history because of the internet and social media. So you better believe that social media is going to be popping at this time. So it's really important for us to use discernment with the information that's coming in. This is a wonderful time, don't get me wrong, to learn about stuff, to develop a new skill, to read, to write, to communicate, to be social, to have deep conversations, to explore other people's perspectives. Gemini is a mutable sign, so Gemini moves back and forth from this to that to that. So you could be very busy all the time. This is a great time for multitasking, but it's a great time to understand alternative perspectives as well and to learn about how other people think, to become more open-minded. But like I said, it's important to be discerning at this time because there's gonna be so much information coming to us, okay, from all of these different outlets. And not all of it is going to be valid. And we have to make an extra effort to stay tuned to that higher knowing, to that intuition, to that faith that Jupiter represents. Okay, so this doesn't have to be a bad thing. We're going to be very mentally stimulated. Our minds are going to be very active at this time. We're going to want to know everything. We're going to want an explanation for everything. But we have to work extra hard to stay connected to ultimate truth, which lies within us, not on our computer screens, okay? The ultimate truth is within us, so we need to make a conscious effort at this time during this period to stay connected to that ultimate truth, that ultimate faith, that ultimate alignment with something that is beyond ourselves, because this will be a period of of the mind. Gemini is an air sign, and air is all about thinking, thoughts, ideas, the land of the intangible, the land of wonderful ideas, too many ideas every minute, and not knowing what to do with all of those ideas, because we're going to be excited, we're going to be stimulated, we're going to feel social and extroverted, we're going to want to share those ideas with other people. Okay, so this is a great time to come together with others and share what you've learned. You're going to be so excited to do so during this time. But the answers are not always available to us in the mind. And we have to remember that we cannot find all of the answers through thinking. Sometimes the answers lie within our hearts, within our gut, within our emotions. We have to stay connected to those things. So I don't think it's a bad thing, because Jupiter is pushing us. By expanding our mind in such a way, it's pushing us to be extra aware and extra conscious of what's beyond the mind. So the need to ground and the need to meditate, to become more present, is going to be very important, because this transit could also take a big toll on our nervous system, because we will be so stimulated during this time, so overloaded with information, that it's important to slow down sometimes and to shut it off. Because if you're not conscious, this could be a period of go, oh, pick up the phone, scroll, this, that, and then it's like you become disconnected from the present moment, from your body. It could affect your body, your posture, it's important to just ground and to let it go, shut it down sometimes, because it's going to be crazy. If you're a Gemini, you probably already know the feeling, okay? Because you're experiencing it. But also, if you're a Gemini, though, there's going to be a lot of healing energy coming to you, okay? If you're a Gemini or have any placements in Gemini, think about 2012. What happened? Personally, I had a spiritual awakening during that time. And I'm a Gemini, so that was when Jupiter was in Gemini. So I'm excited to see how it's going to unfold for me. I can imagine that my videos and my predictions for you will be very optimistic with Jupiter transiting my planets. So tune in if you want a positive outlook on life. I'm excited to embrace that. I'm excited to see what I learn at this time, because as a Gemini, I am hungry for knowledge. So I'm excited about that. But it's important for us to take very good care of ourselves during this period of information overload. This is a great time for learning. Like I said, we can see the advancement of schools. This is a great time for, taking short trips. Transportation might be improved. This is going to be a time when the media is going to be on fire. There's going to be so much information. There's a lot going on this year. It's an election year. We may not even know what the truth is, because there'll be so much of it. And it's going to force us to really tap in, because there's going to be, information will be available to us, but it's going to be too much. So it'll force us to tap in. This will also be a great time to multitask, to have some side hustles, to do many things at once. It's a great time for any type of communicating with other people, within your business, marketing. Your marketing efforts might be very successful at this time. Anything with our words, writing, speaking could be enhanced. Just learning in the mind. We could become very good at communicating and have this very strong need to express ourselves with words. And it can be very satisfying and fulfilling. And it's a very extroverted and social time. It's a great time for relationships with siblings as well, and people within our community and our neighborhood. This could be a time where we see neighborhoods doing upgrades and improvements to the neighborhood. So there could be a lot of positive things coming. And it all depends on where you have Gemini in your chart. So I'm going to go through all of the 12 signs, and make sure to check your rising sign first, because that will be the most prominent. Your sun and moon come secondarily, and I'll let you know how this energy is going to play out for you. Aries, you have Gemini in your third house of communication and learning. So Gemini is naturally associated with the third house. So all of the Gemini things for you are going to be enhanced, meaning this will be a time of great mental stimulation, a time where you're going to want to learn things, where you're going to be thinking very positive thoughts right now, and you're going to have a lot to say. And your words could be very healing at this time. What you put out there, whether it's through writing, through conversations that you have with other people, through giving a sort of presentation or a speech, or even marketing or any type of communication, is going to be very positive, what you're putting out, very healing. So if you were to write a book during this period, let's say, that book could literally heal people because you're going to have a very optimistic outlook. This is also a great time to take trips, to take short trips, weekend getaways, to have fun, to be with people in your community, your neighborhood, your siblings, people in your immediate environment. Things about your immediate environment are going to be enhanced. You're going to feel good just doing things. You're going to be very busy. This is a great time to multitask, to take on multiple projects at once because you will be able to handle it. You're going to feel very mentally stimulated, so it's important to journal, to write things down. I think if you start journaling this time, that'll be an extremely healing thing for you to do. You could get really smart at this time. This is a great time to take some sort of class or learn some sort of new skill, to even teach if you wanted to do an online course or class. This is a great time for that. This is a great time for social media as well. If you may want to grow on social media, if you want to start teaching some sort of spiritual practice online, and market that business, that could go super well for you. And yeah, your mind is literally going to heal, and you're going to expand, and you're going to think positively, and you'll be able to see things from other people's perspectives a lot easier. Taurus, what can I say? Jupiter's finally leaving your sign. It must have been a really great year for you having Jupiter in your sign, because you were blessed in a lot of ways and very optimistic. You also still have Uranus in your sign, so it could have been exciting and surprising at the same time. But with Jupiter moving out of your first house and into your second house, there's plenty of good fortune and abundance to be had, because the second house is your finances. It's wealth, it's money, it's your personal values as well. So all the optimism and all the lessons you learned and all the healing you did while Jupiter was in your sign, you're going to be able to use towards gaining more abundance financially in your bank account. There is the possibility that you could overspend at this time. You might feel really good spending money at this time. You're going to want to, go on a shopping spree. So just be careful not to overspend. But at the same time, this is when financial abundance comes to you, when you have the money-making idea or the opportunity that's presented to you. Great opportunities to invest in things that will make you more money. You could see the return on investments, just abundance. You're going to be making it rain for the next year, Taurus. This is really, really, really great time to get your finances in order, to become wealthy through the choices that you make, and you're going to have good fortune. Your mind's going to be clear. You're going to know what choices to make at this time. And you're going to learn a lot about money and your own relationship to money. And you could heal your relationship with money at this time. So more good stuff coming for you, Taurus. I'm excited. Gemini, this is your time to shine. You have been waiting for this period for 12 years, and it's finally your time. If you are a Gemini rising, this will be entering your first house of self. And if you have any other placements in Gemini, Jupiter will be aligning with those placements, whether it's your sun or your moon. So you will feel it. You will feel this sense of optimism, of abundance. You will be emitting this radiant aura that everyone around you will feel. When people come into contact with you, you'll be emitting optimism, abundance, abundance. People will feel good when they're around you. This is very healing energy. You will feel like you're healing from within, and that will start to shine through. And with this bright aura that you start to take on, you will be able to attract anything you want at this time. People, opportunities, doors will open for you. This is a highly fortunate period of being at the right place at the right time with the right people. This is a period of alignment, of healing the mind, especially too. Your mind will expand, but in a very healing and optimistic way. You start to see the glass half full instead of half empty. You start to see things from a very positive outlook. You feel good. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. And if you're a Gemini rising, be careful, because it could literally expand your body. So, be careful, but this is a time to indulge as well, because it's feel good celebratory energy for you. Everything will feel good. You're going to want to celebrate. So you might, have a couple too many drinks, some extra piece of cake at the birthday party. Just, be careful with that. That is the only thing that you have to worry about. But other than that, this is such a positive time. And honestly, even if you put on a couple pounds, you're still beautiful, okay? Beauty comes from within, and you're going to be shining. You're going to be radiating. Good things are going to come to you. Everything is going to be aligned. You're going to heal. You're going to have spiritual awakening, spiritual revelations. It's going to be so good, Gemini. Like, I'm right there with you, okay? I have 4 planets in Gemini, and I'm so excited for this energy because it's going to be so healing. And people are going to see you differently. You're going to be emitting this light. And it's going to be so beautiful, so abundant, so magical. So please embrace this to make all of your dreams come true, Gemini. Cancer, wow. Okay, Jupiter is moving into a very spiritual part of your chart. It's moving into your 12th house of the subconscious, of your dreams, of things that are hidden, of spirituality. So you could have some incredibly healing experiences at this time, some incredible spiritual insights at this time. Your imagination and creativity could be on fire. Your inner world is going to be on fire. There's going to be so much richness within you. So this is a really great time to start a meditation practice, a really deep one at that, where you're literally channeling the higher wisdom of the universe. This is probably one of the most spiritual periods of your life, Jupiter being in your 12th house. The 12th house is the house that's hidden. So this may be a time where you really do enjoy being alone, or even doing something by yourself, like going on a spiritual retreat by yourself could be incredibly healing for you at this time, or going somewhere far away to like meditate, like on a mountaintop. Like that's what I imagine Jupiter in the 12th house to be, to just like going to an ashram somewhere and like learning and just dedicating yourself to spirituality for a year. And also just like your imagination is going to be so vivid. Your dreams are going to be so prophetic and amplified, and there's going to be so much going on within. This is also an amazing time to heal the subconscious and wounds that come up. It's going to be so easy for you to heal. So pay attention to your feelings, to your emotions, to just whatever's buried deep within you, because you could let go of a lot of stuff right now. And so it's a very healing time. You also may feel more inclined to help others. You may feel more compassionate during this time and want to give back in one way or another, whether it's through charity, volunteer work, helping out, volunteering at a hospital, taking care of people that are less fortunate than you, because you're going to feel so connected to universal consciousness at this time that you're going to want to do something to contribute to the greater good, to the benefit of others. It's a very sacrificial period, very selfless period for you, which is such beautiful energy. So embrace it. Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so I'm excited for us because Jupiter will be moving into our 11th house of friendships, of community, our network, our audience, our tribe, our hopes, our dreams, our wishes. That's what the 11th house represents. So our social circle will expand in a very positive way. And the people that come into our lives right now are going to help us, are going to benefit us, are going to open doors for us. It's going to be very positive, healing, even powerful people, deep friendships, real friendships, like finding your soul tribe, connecting with like-minded people and exploring your minds, having deep conversations, being out with others and connecting on like deep, meaningful topics for sure, and expanding your network. This is a great time to network for your business as well. This is a wonderful time for social media. You could grow, you could go viral, you could gain more followers, you can gain a bigger audience on social media. You could have really positive experiences in a type of group setting or a group activity. You may also feel more inclined to fight for social causes. You may feel very connected to social causes and come together with a group of people to do something for the betterment of this world, which is very beautiful energy. And you're going to feel very supported, very connected, very open to collaborating with others. It doesn't have to be just you anymore, Leo, because you had Jupiter in your 10th house of your career. You've been working very hard. And if you've been doing it on your own, you don't have to do it on your own anymore, because Jupiter will bring the right people into your life. And this is also a time of wishes being fulfilled, with the 11th house being hopes and wishes. So you put in the work while Jupiter was in the 10th house. You may have had a lot of great opportunities, but they're still going to come to you, the manifestations of that. 11th house is the house of gains. Like, you can gain a lot of good things at this time, opportunities. Your deepest hopes and dreams could be fulfilled at this time. And you won't experience it alone. You'll experience it with a strong network of people. And open yourself up to others, because they're going to help you at this time. So enjoy. Virgo, I am so excited for you, because Jupiter is moving in your 10th house of career and reputation. This is the time that you have been waiting for, because you're going to receive so many blessings and opportunities in regards to your career. Abundance, being in the right place at the right time so that you can take this opportunity. You could start making more money or receive some sort of raise or promotion, a bigger position in your work. You can feel more inspired in your work. Just more inspired to align with your true purpose in your career. You may get more recognition at this time. Growth. If you have a business, your business will grow. If you have a job or like a specific career aspirations, if you haven't exactly aligned with your intended or desired career path, you can align with that right now, or even find the career that you're meant to be doing. All of your efforts are going to start paying off. You're going to start seeing fortunate results in your career. Your career is going to be very fulfilling at this time. Just such beautiful energy. People are going to see you. You're going to be recognized and acknowledged and rewarded for your work. And you're going to receive, doors are going to open for you in the sense where you could like climb that ladder or take that next step, or, be able to put your stuff out there for the world to see, whether it's like, you could be featured on some sort of, in some magazine or online, or interviewed for something. You'll be seen, your work will be made public. This is a very public time where you're received very well by the outside, by the masses, by the people, by whoever is seeing the work that you put into the universe. So it's a great time to really work towards your goals, because whatever efforts that you make right now towards your goals and your career are going to benefit you a lot and have a very positive outcome. So whatever it is that you want to do in this life, Virgo, go for it. Go for it while Jupiter is in your 10th house, because you will have success. Libra, Jupiter is moving into your 9th house of travel and higher learning. So you better believe that you're going to have some amazing and expansive travel experiences in the next year. You will see the world, and you won't just have experiences that make you feel relaxed and for pleasure or leisure. These are going to be the type of experiences that expand upon who you are at your core. You're going to become altered. The more you travel in the next year, the more you will expand, the more you will grow, the more you will change, the more you will broaden your perspective on life. And the more you interact with other cultures at this time, the more you'll just understand about yourself and about the world around you. It's a very beautiful and positive time for you. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to become more spiritual, more spiritually aligned, more aligned with your faith and understanding of the world. You could go back to school at this time, and this is a time of learning, of studying anything like philosophy, spirituality, the law. It's a time of expansion, of growth, of learning, of wisdom. If you have any sort of like legal troubles or legal battles that you were in, they will be settled, and they will be settled with a positive outcome. If that's something, this is a great time for publishing a book, for writing, for learning, for connecting with people that have different backgrounds than yourself, becoming more tolerant, more understanding of foreign cultures, of foreign people, foreign places, like really just expanding and learning about the world. This is such a beautiful time, and you could be presented with travel opportunities unexpectedly. They could just come to you. You could be invited on a trip, or you're going to feel the need to just be limitless at this time, to just go as far as you can and to have the craziest experiences and to learn as much as you can. It's such an exciting and beautiful period for you, Libra, so embrace it. Jupiter loves to be in the 9th house because Jupiter is all about expansion, and so you will be expanding at this time and learning and just becoming a better person, more aligned with faith, more aligned with spirituality and knowledge and wisdom. So enjoy it. Scorpio, Jupiter is going to be entering your 8th house of transformation, of psychological healing, of the occult, of finances as well, and intimacy as well. So I think you're going to enjoy this period, Scorpio, because it's all the things that you love. You are very connected to the 8th house. So on a material level, you could actually inherit money at this time. The 8th house rules your partner's finances, so your partner could make a lot of money at this time. This is a great time for investments, for long-term investments, or seeing the return on an investment, just money coming to you from other people. You could be very blessed financially during this time. And then on the immaterial level, this could be a time where your fascination with the occult deepens in magic or alternative forms of healing, even astrology. You could start studying astrology at this time and get very good at it. So embrace that. This is a time when your intimacy with your partner can become a lot deeper. You can meet someone that you have like transformational experiences with in the bedroom, which I know you'll enjoy. And this is also a very healing period. This is the time where you could clear out a lot of deep buried traumas that could come to the surface, but not in like a painful way, in a way where you can finally release them. You may have to face darker parts in yourself, but it's going to be for the best possible outcome, because you're going to be able to finally let go of some stuff that you've been carrying for a long time. This is a period of transformation and evolution for you. This is a period of becoming stronger, of like the phoenix rising from the ashes, of taking the darkest, most hidden parts of yourself and allowing those parts to become your greatest strength and your greatest power. And just so much healing and becoming lighter is happening for you at this time. So I think that you will really enjoy this transit, Scorpio, because it's so in your nature. You're going to become a lot more powerful after this period, and possibly a lot richer and a lot more connected to your partner too. So I'm excited for you. Sagittarius, this is going to be a very beneficial time for relationships. I know you've been waiting for this for so long. Jupiter is moving into your 7th house of relationships, of partnerships, of marriage, of things, of long-term serious relationships, actually. So you'll definitely, if you're not in a relationship, you will definitely get into one in the next year. Even if you're a person that like never thought about marriage before, like you will become more open to the idea of partnership, of marriage, of sealing the deal. You may meet someone that invites that idea or opens you up to that idea when you were never open to it before. You might see the possibility all of a sudden. You might meet your person. And if you already met your person, it's only going to get better. It's only going to deepen. Your relationship is going to go through a huge healing of anything that was like straining the relationship or causing tension in the relationship. You will heal it at this time, which is going to be amazing for you. This is the time that you will find something serious, something long-term, something long-lasting. If you have a client base or anything with one-on-one relationships, those will be strengthened as well. If you have a business partner, that partnership will be strengthened as well. If you don't have a business partner, you can meet someone that becomes your business partner. All one-on-one relationships are amplified right now. Like the other, this is all about the other, finding that other person that you're meant to do something with, that you're meant to fall in love with, that you're meant to marry, that you're meant to start a business with. One-on-one partnerships are going to be really powerful, really strong. You could get married, you could get engaged. This is a really positive time. So put yourself out there if you're single, but maybe you don't have to because it's just going to happen. So I'm very excited for you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Jupiter will be entering your 6th house of work and health. So you're going to have very positive experiences at work. You can get a raise or a promotion. You can start feeling better in your job. You can attract a better job, a better position. You can have really great relationships with your coworkers at this time. You can feel very inspired in your work. Everything will go well and you will have more energy to get your work done. You'll feel more productive, more motivated. Your daily routines can improve. Your health can improve. You may start working out more and seeing positive results in the gym. You could take on a new health routine that really transforms your physical health in such a positive way. If you've had any sort of physical health problems for a while, you can expect to find the solution to those, to heal your physical body or any type of physical ailment that you may have. This is an incredibly physically healing time. And with that physical healing comes more energy, more drive, more motivation that you can channel into your work. You can learn to be more productive in your work. You can make your work to be more fulfilling for you, to where you're not completely drained at the end of the day, where you feel energized by the work that you're doing. Your day-to-day life will improve. You'll figure out a routine that works for you. What's your daily routine? Like, what's your morning routine? How do you set up your day? Do you drink warm water with lemon and meditate and journal? Well, maybe you're going to start doing those things. However, you can optimize your energy. What was your nighttime routine? Do you meditate before bed? Do you turn off all your devices? You're going to feel more inclined to change certain things, to eliminate toxic habits and improve your health overall, mental and physical. So that's going to be wonderful for you. And also, this is also a great time. You're going to feel more connected to animals as well. And if you have pets, you're going to feel more connected to them. And then this is also a great time to get a pet. So I'm very excited for you. Aquarius, I am so excited for what I have to say for you, because Jupiter is moving into your 5th house of romance, of fun, of creativity, of feeling good, of all things pleasurable. So this is going to be a period of enhanced romance. You could have some really positive romantic experiences that are very playful and fun and light. but you're gonna have fun, and that's what's important. And you could fall in love at this time, and it's the kind of love that just, it makes you glow and it makes you float on a cloud where you're always smiling, and it's just like there's nothing to worry about. Like, the kind of love that you're going to attract right now is the kind that heals you, that just makes you feel so optimistic and so good. And if you're already with someone, it's only going to get better. You know, this is a great time to like do things with the person that you love, things that are fun, that make you both feel good and enjoy the present moment and just love life. Have a good time, laugh, to play. This is the time to embrace your inner child, to be more creative. You're gonna have so many amazing creative ideas. This is a great time to make art. However you express yourself, you're gonna wanna express yourself in whatever way you do it. You know, any kind of art, writing, painting, acting, performing of any sort, dancing. This is also a great time to like entertain, to host parties, to go to parties, to be social, and to, you know, get together with people and just have fun, entertainment, like going to the theater, you know, going to an art gallery. Like, those types of things are going to be so enjoyable for you. You could also have like a lot of luck in gambling. Like, don't go too crazy, but you could have a lot of luck. You could also, if you have children, your relationships with your children can really improve at this time. The 5th house is also children. If you're trying to have some babies of your own, this could be the time to do it. This is a good time to conceive or to even have a baby. But yeah, anything that has to do with children is going to be enhanced. You're going to feel like a child yourself. You're going to get in touch with your inner child in the next year, and it's going to feel really, really good. And your art is going to be inspiring and beautiful and healing, and your love relationships are going to be healing. And oh my God, this next year is just going to be amazing for you. So enjoy it, Aquarius. Pisces, Jupiter is moving into your 4th house of home and family. So this is going to be a very healing time for you and your family. You're going to feel really good being around your family, being at home. You may have stuff from your childhood come up, but you will absolutely heal it. You will have stronger connections with your family members. You'll feel more connected with them. You guys, your parents could heal at this time. You could heal. You're healing your childhood. You could be actually buying a new home or moving to a place that's more beautiful or redecorating your home. You're going to be spending a lot of time at home and doing projects in the home, but it's going to feel very good. It's going to be very grounding energy. Your house could be like, if you just move to a new place, your house could start feeling like a home. Like, you're going to cultivate that feeling of home through the place that you live and through the people that you're the closest to. And these bonds with your family will strengthen, whether it's with your parents or your own family that you've created. And it's a feeling of love, of healing, of lightness, of being in your sanctuary. You're creating your sanctuary at this time. This is a great time to invest in real estate, to look at properties, to plan to build your dream home, or to move into your dream home, or to manifest that, or to move to the place that you're meant to live, and to just feel good in that place, and to make that place feel good for you by designing it how you like, by just creating like a sacred space for yourself and being in that sacred space. It could be like an altar or something where you pray, and just like really connecting with the deepest part of yourself, the most private, the most hidden part of yourself, and nourishing that deep part within you, nourishing what needs to be nourishing, loving your child self, and healing who you were as a child, looking back to like sending love to who you were as your child. And this is also a great time to do to heal generational trauma and do like ancestral work and connect with your roots and your ancestors, and to explore that and to explore your whole ancestry. You're going to feel very connected to that and very connected to your home, and it's going to be such a beautiful healing time for you, Pisces. So I'm very excited, and enjoy it. And that concludes your Jupiter in Gemini forecast. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you reap all of the abundance and benefits that this time has to offer, depending on where you have Gemini in your chart. I hope you don't get too overly stimulated and you know how to use discernment at this time of information overload, and you stay connected to your intuition, your inner knowing, and your faith. And remember to breathe. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to leave any questions or comments down below, or any feedback about how you're going to use this time and if this message resonated with you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for being here. Love you guys.